What tools did you have to learn this stuff as you're picking up different sub practice areas within immigration?
Tools, going to conferences, reading a lot, speaking to my colleagues a lot.
Yeah.
I remember in the early days, I had my friend who was more experienced than me prepare me for an individual hearing with immigration court. He coached me what to say and what I should ask the client, and what if they say this, and what if they say that. Lots of trial and error too, But I can say that I never screwed up somebody's case because I missed a deadline or something like that.
Yeah. That's good. So
So
yeah,
I'm
the
super
importance of yeah, the colleague aspect, just like between conferences and having like a mentor, somebody can ask it. Immigration, you kind of always want to ask somebody because you never there's so many million nuances and like little things that you need someone just to confirm when you're starting.
I've had multiple mentors. I continue to have mentors. I continue to ask questions. Thank God for the social media because now there's so many Facebook groups where I can go and ask. There's serve list where you can email your question. I always answer people's questions as much as I can when I have time. I'm always here to mentor people. I mentor people all the time. So it's like the circle of life. You mentor, you were mentored, you have to be open to that in this area because it's so complex.